siempre se han dado.
There have always been operations in the Caribbean, as they cross through our flight information region, Myketia. Sometimes they violate, most of the time they violate, operational norms because they do not notify us of their flight plans, and this could cause aerial accidents. Up there, to the north, in our Caribbean, to the north of our insular territory. So, this has always happened. Only now, they have shifted to a pattern of doing it during the day, at night, and in the early morning hours, and they have tripled in August the intelligence and reconnaissance operations against the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, and also in September. And in September, every single day. Today is the 14th. Last night, intelligence aircraft and tankers that supply fuel mid-air to these intelligence aircraft, which require a lot of fuel to orbit, and gather signals. Look, these are RC-135 aircraft, which perform reconnaissance and strategic intelligence, designed to collect and process real-time information, up to 200 miles. That is, their range reaches deep into Venezuelan territory through electronic and signal intelligence systems, radars, cameras, advanced sensors, and they reach a top speed of approximately 951 kilometers per hour. Another type of aircraft that also flies through this area are the Boeing KC-135 Stratotankers. These are refueling aircraft that supply fuel in mid-flight. Another aircraft that also frequently flies over the Caribbean, near the Venezuelan coast, is the E-3 Sentry AWACS. It's an airborne warning and control system. In other words, it's an aerial command post that can coordinate several aircraft at once while flying. It's equipped with a long-range rotating radar, capable of conducting air and surface surveillance, electronic detection, and command, control, and communications functions. It has a range of up to 7,000 kilometers and a top speed of 666 kilometers per hour. These are the types of aircraft we have detected and identified in our flight region. There's also the Boeing P-8 Poseidon aircraft. It's a maritime patrol aircraft, mainly for monitoring movements at sea, specialized in reconnaissance, surveillance, and anti-submarine warfare, equipped with radars, electronic warfare systems, and sonar for surface and deep searches. In other words, these are intelligence-gathering aircraft, and we know it. Like a destroyer with a crew of approximately 380 people, capable of vertical missile launch, with anti-aircraft missile systems, cruise missile capabilities, anti-submarine missiles, also equipped with a 127mm cannon. How much power at sea? To intimidate, to harass, to humiliate our fishermen. How is it possible that the contribution of the people of the United States, the taxpayers, is being used to fund such high-cost operations? One must consider the cost of deploying a destroyer of this nature. One must consider the cost of using a missile to destroy a boat. The cost involved in deploying a ship of this level. For what purpose? To intimidate humble fishermen. Fishermen, to fight against what? To fight against what? That is the question we ask ourselves. Fight against what? Drug trafficking? Is drug trafficking really being fought with a destroyer armed with Tomahawk missiles, cruise missiles, guided missiles?